Hello all, welcome to this new series on web application automation with Selenium. In this session, we will learn the basics of Selenium and setting it up with Python for UI automation. Let's go. In the last session, we saw how we can install Python and PyCharm in Windows machine, right? So in this session, we will learn about Selenium and see how we can install Selenium and write a small piece of code in Python to execute a test. Selenium supports automation across different browsers, platform and programming languages. So coming to the browsers. Selenium supports Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari and Internet Explorer. However, the support for Internet Explorer is stopped by Microsoft. Coming to the languages supported by Selenium, we can use Python, Java, C#, JavaScript and Ruby to write a Selenium test. Next we will see what are the different components available in Selenium. The first one is WebDriver, which uses the API provided by the browser vendors to control the browser and tests. The driver provided by each browser can be used to invoke the browser and perform the action on top of it. The next one is IDE, which is Integrated Development Environment, and this can be used to record the user actions in the browser using the extension provided by Chrome, Edge and Firefox. The last one is Grid, which is used to run our test in multiple browsers and different operating systems. Alright. We saw what is Selenium. What are the browsers supported by Selenium? And what are the languages supported by Selenium? And basic components in Selenium. Let's move on and see how we can install Selenium and write a small piece of code in Python. Alright. Before we install Selenium, let's check whether Selenium is already available in our system. To check that, you can open the command prompt and type the following command. Pip freeze. This will show you the list of packages and its version available in your system. There is also another command, pip space list, which also gives you the same information, like what are the packages available in our system. And if you see the output, the Selenium is not available in our system. Let's go and install Selenium now. To install, type the command pip space install space Selenium. This will pull the latest version. Or, if you want to install any specific version, you can give the same command, followed by equal to, and give the version number. Once you give this, press enter and wait for the installation to complete. The installation is completed now. We will use pip freeze to check whether the Selenium package is installed. You can see, right? Selenium package with given version is installed now. As a next step, we will write a small piece of code and run and test. To do that, let me open the PyCharm. In the last session, we have created this sample Hello World program, right? For Selenium, let me create a new Python file and just name it as web_automation. And once we are done with creation, we need to import the Selenium packages. To import that, you can type from and type Selenium, which will automatically show up, and choose it and type import. We have to import WebDriver, which is part of Selenium. Simply type WebDriver and select it. Now the WebDriver is successfully imported. Once we import the WebDriver, as a next step we need to initialize the driver based on what browser we are going to use. So in this we will see how we can automate for Chrome browser. To download the driver for Chrome browser, go to Google and search for Chrome driver. As a first item, we can see the official website. This site contains the latest version of driver. Let me just go inside and check for the latest version. If you scroll down, you can see the latest version available. 114.0.5735.90. But before downloading this, let us check what is the current version of browser. Just navigate to Options, Help, click on About Google Chrome. This will show the latest version available, which is 114.0.5735.110. And the latest version shown here will support our current version of browser. Let me go and download the driver. Once I click on this, it shows me list of drivers available for different platforms like Windows, Mac and Linux OS. Let me just click on the Win32 link, which is for Windows. We can see that the driver is downloaded. Once the driver is downloaded, let's extract this. Just right-click and click on Extract All. Click Extract. So once this is done, we will use this executable in our code to initialize the driver. For this session, I have kept the driver in the Downloads folder. However, for your project, move this driver to your project folder so that it will be easy to access. I will now copy this driver path. I need to use this path in my code to initialize the driver. In this version of Selenium 4.10, for initializing the driver, we need to import one more package called service from Selenium. Use the following line of code to import the service package from Selenium WebDriver. The package is selenium.webdriver. The browser we are going to use, which is Chrome, and type import service. Using the service package, we are going to set the executable path by giving service equal to serifsof. Here provide the executable path. Once this is done, let us initialize the driver. Let me assign to a variable called driver and give WebDriver. And choose the browser Chrome, and inside this one for the argument service, set the above service variable which has the executable path. Once this is done, let us now navigate to a URL and check how this is working. Let me navigate to Google. For navigation, use driver.get. To execute this, right-click and choose Run the Web Automation. This code will initialize the driver and launch the browser and navigates to the given URL. Let's wait for the browser to launch, and we see Chrome is successfully launched now and navigated to google.com. The execution is completed now. In this session we saw how to install Selenium and invoke a browser using the WebDriver. In the next session, we will see how we can automate a UI page by capturing the elements and perform an action on top of it. Alright. I hope you liked this video and see you in the next session. Thanks for watching this video. To continue learning with us, like, share and subscribe to our channel.